What's up, harbingers of hope? I hope you are having a fantastic day. Welcome to today's video where we are all very sad.
Sid's dead.
Sid's dead, man.
But it's so long. It's not goodbye, Sid. We love you. We'll come back for you.
And then it's been 5 years. We've had 5 years.
5 years in between. What happened in those 5 years? How many babies did Jill have? Let's ask the real questions.
Are those the real questions?
Those are real questions. Is Clive a father? Come on.
Are they together? It's been 5 years. Like,
well, they're called lovebirds.
They're called lovebirds, but I mean that's kind of what you tell people that are like, oh, they're trying to get together,
they're
but
just
they aren't
cute
yet.
together.
Like, little lovebirds, yeah.
Poke fun at them.
We've got this new hideout.
Anyways, yeah, a new hideout, which looks like it's part of a fallen, perhaps a ship from way back when. So
and everybody died at our previous hideout except for maybe Gav.
We got Otto and Gav. Gav's missing an eye.
And the nurse, the doctor lady.
Yeah. So yeah, let's go talk to some people and see how messed up things really are.
It's real bad, guys. It's real bad.
Last I saw, he was in the mess, as always.
Oh, and we're Sid now.
Oh yeah, we're Sid, and we're ultra powered up. We got a limit break now.
Now you can actually tell them that you're going to bring thunder and lightning.
And I do. Jill!
Jill!
What happened in Cosmos? I expect he'll be in the mess.
Okay, Jill.
Again! I seen school.
I don't get to go advance and fight. No fighting for you today, Clive.
They're no match for you. They know it.
So bring out thunder and lightning. Thank you, Sean William Scott, for that.
Look,
Amazing
Sid.
clip.
Staying in this time?
You gonna look that clip up?
Gonna have to. Oop, gotta go check. Check the wares.
That's
Let's
the...
see. Oh, that's stone.
does that one have
Hey, you survived.
Karen! Were you just not there?
Business?
And smoking. Oh, here we go. About the past 5 years. Oh, wait, it's us.
Oh, right. Has it really been 5 years since we left the old place? How time flies!
I remember it like it was yesterday.
We were all waiting to treat Sid to a hero's welcome when Kupka's lot turned up. Not that we knew it was them. They just poured in like a plague of rats, cutting down anyone and anything that stood in their way. How did you escape, man? Blood and bodies everywhere there was, and a voice crying out for Sid to save us in the midst of it all. I'll never forget those cries, try as I might.
You're our leader now, Clive.
Promise me you won't let anything like that happen again. Promise me that, come what may, Sid will save us.
Cool.
You know, that didn't give us a lot to go on.
Not at all. That was not about the 5 years. That was about that night.
How'd you survive? How'd you get out of there?
What's happened since?
You won't hear me complaining. It's even roomier than the old one was. I like Karen, she's funny. Got my own stores, my own little counter. And thanks to you lot fighting the good fight, plenty of demand for me wares.
The only drawback.
That's
it. The only drawbacks, and then she just stops talking.
great, not even gonna finish that. Couldn't even finish her sentence.
Nope.
The only drawback's the constant bloody racket. If it's not Doris and Otto barking their orders, it's Blackthorn and Bardolph banging away day and night.
I think, what is it? Senility is starting to set in.
Maybe.
Or she just forgets what she's going to say.
Maybe.
She goes back to a former life.
Blackthorn and Bardolph banging away the night.
Oh, damn! Damn!
We don't judge here. Still, if a pain in the ear holds the price I have to pay to be Sid the Outlaw's partner in crime, I'd say I've got myself a bargain.
Bothered either way.
You survived! Hey, how you doing? You
Love you,
good?
goats!
Can we talk to him? No?
No, he's just, a wiki.
Clive, you're back. You didn't happen to run out of potions while you're away, did you?
Nope.
We've a fine selection of tonics and tinctures. Perhaps you'd be interested in some new accoutrement.
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 Here.
That was cute. That was really cute. Oh, I just want to give him a big hug.
Goats is my favorite.
What do you need?
About the past 5 years, you gonna talk about that night too?
You've forgotten already?
How are you
Yes.
still alive? How did everybody survive?
Because I haven't.
Yeah, we saw bodies everywhere. It was a right pain in the ass getting this place into shape, especially with the mess we're in. Not that it was anything new for those of us who put the old hideaway together.
Still.
I don't mean I intend on doing it again. Cool, thanks.
Things here ain't too bad.
I suppose. Got a decent hammer, a decent anvil, an apprentice that knows his hammer from his cock. Oh, is that because you guys have been banging the night away? Oh, he shook his head, yes!
He's like, yeah, man, no judgment here.
Oh, well, the furnace is all right and all, thanks to old Sid's bellows. The gods only know how I'd keep the coals hot enough out here on the mere without them. Not with bloody crystals, that's for sure.
Nah.
No, I reckon you won't find a forge like this one anywhere else in the Twins. I count myself lucky to work it. Thanks for keeping me on. You need anything, you give us a shout.
Well, we've built a rapport with him over the last 5 years. He no longer hates us.
True. Yeah. Oh, is this your,
Fire a forge without a crystal or a bearer before I came here, I'd have taken you for a madman. But no, here it is. The secret's in the bellows, you know. They're Master Sid's own design. The other Master Sid.
we know who you're talking about. If we didn't design it, obviously it was the former Sid. Oh, man, aren't I the one in charge of this place now?
Off limits.
Pretty sure I run this place.
Apparently not.
Squeaks wants to meet you.
Squeaks.
I can
Squeaks.
keep him, can't I? Can't I?
Hex yeah.
Sure. Amateur twitcher.
I'll even bring you some cheese.
Whoever owns that room is really in charge here. What if it's Jill?
Who's this? Nigel. Oh, the head botanist.
Lost when the first hideaway fell. Colleagues and friends. Years of hard work. But we did not let that loss defeat us. And our work will not be in vain. No.
Where did
The
he stop?
spirits of our fallen comrades live on in every leaf and limb you see here.
He's just it's very drawn out in his speech.
Yeah, I thought he was gonna stop after that first one. I almost jumped in when he started talking again. I was like, oh.
The foundations of Valestian botany, morble tendrils. After excising from the trunks, dry for 3 to 5 turns of the sun until brittle to the touch. Grind in mortar and add to warm coral milk to remedy gout, melancholy, and moon sickness. Caution recommended when harvesting, as the host may grow disquieted.
Moon sickness?
Moon sickness. Experimental record. Bahamal head botanist. Mixed equal parts first-rate vineyard humus from Galton's bales with deadland soil. Of the 6 cuttings planted therein, 2 survived to flower, only to wither and die within a sennight. Even amalgamated with the finest imperial loam, the blighted earth is still affecting a nutritional deficiency. It might be remedied with some source of nourishment, saltpeter or potash or the dung of a racing chocobo. This shall be subject to my next round of experiments. Cool. Well, you have fun with that chocobo dung.
So glad we have something that could cure gout, depression, and menstrual symptoms.
Yep. Great job, guys. At least you're thinking about the ladies.
All 3 of those in one. I don't,
You don't often suffer from gout during your lady symptoms?
No. No, I do not. Depression, maybe.
That's because I haven't got you any chocolate yet.
I mean, yeah, I could go for some chocolate.
Oh, hey. Well, that was very nice of you. You're a pleasant lady.
Charlie says I can't go and
Just because I haven't gotten you any chocolate, I literally have 2 pieces of chocolate cheesecake in the fridge that you got me, so you can't even like.
It was a
you can't say
preemptive
that.
measure.
Start our next lesson. You're welcome to join us, but be warned. I tolerate absolutely no tomfoolery.
She's cute.
But she tolerates no tomfoolery. We will not be welcome here.
It's true. Enjoy it.
Can't catch a wink with all the clamour in the hall. The atrium's quiet this time of day.
Speaking of clams, have you ever made one talk before? No answer? Okay. trying to make conversation with these guys, and they just don't want to have conversations.
We did just have something about a talking clam. When was that and where did it happen?
Sid, what's the special occasion?
We pick up clams in this
You're
game.
welcome to join us for a spell. If you think Jill won't mind.
If you think Jill won't mind, did you see that?
Did I just get propositioned?
You're welcome to join us for a spell if you think Jill won't mind.
Is Jill into polygamy? Is that what we're getting at here?
No, I wonder if they're like, are you guys together?
Maybe.
Hey, if Jill won't mind you coming to sit with us.
Go on. What's the matter, Sid?
Why you gotta say it like that?
You look as pale as the day your predecessor slung you in the cell next to mine. Not about to have another fit.
Why you gotta say it like that? Sid.
Apparently we are both changed men now.
Like, I know that I'm a fake Sid. I know that. You don't gotta say it like that.
Sid.
I didn't ask for this job. I just took it on because I had to.
And like, have we seen Joshua in these last 5 years?
Yeah, we definitely saw him.
What about Eyeballs guy?
Works longer or harder than our Otto. You can scour the whole of Storm and Ash, and you won't find a better man.
What?
That was inappropriate. Oh, you know what? That's
Escape from the slave.
Yeah. Compendium of Rosarian Verse. The rills run red with the brave man's blood, to the talons flow in flood. Then out to sea. But those same souls whose souls are touched by flames and phoenix claws are clutched, and never shall die. So dry thine eyes, thy groom is gone, but in thy babe his light lives on, and so shall he. I hate poetry.
Holy
I
shit,
can't
that took a turn.
do it. It made no sense to me. My brain can't process poetry.
Okay, you do the math, I'll do the poetry. Done.
That works out. As I'm reading that, I'm like, what?
She lost her husband, but her baby looks like her husband.
Oh.
So she sees her husband in the baby.
Oh.
Yeah.
I'll let her know you called.
Yeah, I don't know why, but when I try to read poetry, my brain just shuts down.
That's why you have me.
You're wondering what this new board is behind me, aren't you? All in good time, my furless friend. All in good time. I want to scritch you. Can I scritch you? Speaking of scritches, Torgal.
Where's Torgal?
Okay, Otto, let's go.
There you are, Clive.
Here I am.
Word of your adventures arrived this morning. Victor sent his thanks.
I doubt Kupka will miss the fools he sent to catch me. Not a single one of the bearers we saved showed any interest in coming with us. No one seems keen to join hands with an outlaw. Any news while we were away?
None worth mentioning. Gav's still off keeping an eye on the Republican army. Should be back any day now.
Understood. If anyone needs me, I'll be in the map room.
Still can't work that one out. There must be better places than the hull of a gutted airship to bury your nose in a book.
Yet this is where she's chosen to be. And I'm sure she has her reasons.
He said Gav's keeping an eye. He lost his eye in the last episode, and we have one.
Yeah.
Maybe not a joke to be making.
Hello, little owl. Who's got like a gem on his head?
Oh, that's the owl that Sid was trying to train.
Oh, Daddy's not coming home. Sorry, little owl. Lore? We got lore!
We got lore! Established the hideaway. Established under the leadership of Clyde Rossfield, who took on the title of Sid as his former leader's passing, and Titan's destruction of the old hideaway. Here, a community of like-minded individuals from across the realm is gathered to build a place where people can live and die on their own terms. Like its predecessor, it is built within fallen ruins deep within the deadlands of Central Storm. Decidedly unlike its predecessor, however, it is located in the center of a lake, Benumir, across whose waters any invading enemy can easily be spotted long before their arrival. That's very smart.
It is, but at
Well
the same
done.
time, your way of escaping is what?
That's true. Let's hope there's no, like...
You can see them coming, but where are you going?
Let's hope there's no, like, megalodons or anything. Clive Rossfield. After Sid fell and his hideaway was reduced to rubble at the hands of Hugo Kupka. Clive took on both his predecessor's name and role, becoming the second Sid the Outlaw, and leader of the re-established resistance. Together with the other survivors and their new recruits, he continues Sid's mission to emancipate bearers and rid the realm of mother crystals.
Yep, so leader of these guys, I want in that room. Let me in that room.
That means you! It's gotta be Jill's, right? Otto, Chief Steward of Clyde's Hideaway. Otto continues to serve the same role he did under Sid, being the primary person in charge of all monies and information coming into and going out of the hideaway. Deal. Hey,
All right,
Vivian.
Vivian.
I trust I'm not intruding.
Hey, girl. Oh, I like your earrings.
Back from your mission? I'm beginning to think your habit of surviving cannot be attributed to luck alone.
One might say the same of you, Vivian Ninetails.
I'll have you know that only 4 attempts have been made on my life, and none was especially memorable. So, to what do I owe the honor? Could it be that you've come for one of my lessons?
Is that so hard to believe?
Very well then. Shall we start with the state of the realm? To absolutely no one's surprise, she finds herself at the mercy of armies and outlaws. Well, mostly armies. Though that's not for want of trying, is it, Clive? But the real question is, how did we get here?
Oh, here we go. Okay.
Pretty mad.
Long though Sambrek's dominion over northeastern Storm has endured, recent days have seen the Blight wrest ever more land from her grasp. For which reason she has continued to wage war on her rival across the strait, hoping to claim less blackened pastures. But Odin would sooner pawn his sword than Waloed relinquish Ash. And the Empire pays dearly for every blade of grass bent beneath Sambrequois boots. Little wonder then that Sylvester set his sights on the Crystalline Dominion, an altogether easier target, possessed of no less ether. It was 5 years ago, while you were busying yourself with the destruction of Drake's head, that the Empire made its move, subjugating its theretofore neutral neighbor. A nation which could legitimately claim to be the center of the world. Certainly, there is no better place to stage an army. From there, the Holy Empire's reach spans the Twins. The non-aggression treaty was the only thing keeping them in check. But if they truly broke the pact without provocation, it is only a matter of time before others reply in kind. The Holy Empire, the Dalmekian Republic, the Kingdom of Waloed, and of course, our friends in Yaran. Who will be left standing, I wonder, when the last drop of blood is spilled?
You were born in Twinside. Do you not fear for your home?
Oh, dark clouds are wont to gather over the Dominion. Yet in spite of it all, she has ever endured. And when the storm has passed, I am confident she will remain. Now, as to the matter of payment for today's lesson, complete a simple errand for me and we shall consider ourselves even.
Even? Right.
Return this volume to old tomes in the shelves. Tell him it was, adequate.
I like her.
I suppose it wouldn't hurt to visit
The
our
real
resident
question.
historian.
Are you related to Naruto?
She is the nine-tailed. She is the Kitsune.
I must be.
How may I assist you today?
When she said that, I thought she was going to be
dominant.
Yeah.
My beloved homeland.
The crossroads of Valestia, where one only has to stroll the streets to hear news from every far-flung corner of the realm.
Cool.
Its mother crystal yields more shards than any other, and its lands even now remain untouched by the Blight. It is a blessed country indeed.
Or at least
it was until Sambrek elected to invade and establish a new holy capital upon Twinside's heretofore neutral shores. It pains me to see the land I loved so changed, and even more to know that I did not predict it. I knew that Emperor Sylvester had designs on the Dominion, but to abandon Oriflamme, the seat of the Holy Empire since its inception, seemed too audacious a move even for him.
I admit.
When I took up my professor's bonnet.
I admit!
When I took up my professor's bonnet and began teaching at the University of Canberra, I did not think for a moment that I would one day count Sid the outlaw among my pupils. But nor did I imagine that my fellow educators would have designs on my life. And we both know how that ended. Has it been a year already? Such is the peril of an overly inquisitive mind, I suppose. One is wont to uncover that which others would go to great lengths to ensure remained hidden. Were it not for you and our mutual friend having come to the rescue, my curiosity would likely have proved fatal. But instead, I was not only saved, but granted a new lease on life. As personal tutor to a band of outlaws, no less.
A far more reputable
fellowship than anything in the academic world, I assure you. I like her.
One would think.
One would think.
One would think. My role was abundantly clear by now. I offer you and yours the guiding light of knowledge, that of matters military and political, both past and present, that it might illuminate your way ahead. For it is only by understanding what has come before that one might steer one's way toward a brighter future. Your role, meanwhile, is to ensure that I remain furnished with as much information on the state of the realm as your people can muster, in order that I might continue to appraise the dispositions of the great nations and those who rule them. And, of course, to pay attention during my lectures. It would not do to appoint the storied Nine Tails as your tutor only to disregard her expert advice. Yeah, totally. You're right, girl.
Allow me to educate you.
By speaking with Vivian in the Hideaway's map room, Clive can view the state of the realm and learn more about the current ongoings of Valencia, revisiting the Nine Tails' past lessons or take a deeper look on the relationships of those individuals in Clive's orbit. The Grand Cast.
Here's the latest information I have.
Here you can view a detailed visualization of character relationships in Final Fantasy XVI that updates as you progress through the main scenario. Use a cycle and vivid clarity. Okay, cool. Oh, this is when he was like young. Oh, there's Rodney and then brother, Archduke and the Duchess. The
Neb.
Hey, Vivian.
Oh, it's so cute. Allow me to educate you.
That's so cool. If you go, she actually gets animated.
One must understand one's place in the world.
Here you can view a detailed overview of current and past events related to Clive's story that updates as you progress through the main scenario. Oh, yeah, little Clive.
Oh.
So yeah, again, starting from the beginning, from Rosalith to Phoenix Gate. So you can go through all the details of what happened and during that time.
That's really cool, and it's unfortunate because we're not going to be able to go through all of that information
might not go amiss.
For everybody, but like I want to.
The state of the realm.
Cool. Okay, that is
Thanks,
fantastic.
Vivian. Appreciate it. Have a good day.
I'll remember to throw some books in your face when I get back.
Oh hey,
children. Are you one of my children?
Inside an airship. Said it was called the Invincible.
Cool. So this was an airship called the Invincible. You know, maybe we should just stop saying that about things because history.
Harpocrates.
Lawsman Harpocrates.
Now that is a name I have not heard for a long time. So long, in fact, I had half forgotten it was mine. Welcome home, Clive. You were missed, as always.
I believe this belongs to you. Vivian asked me to return it.
Ready? Our resident scholar devours books faster than young Tet does lemon tarts.
Lemon tarts.
That I could do the same. But alas, I no longer possess the necessary constitution for such indulgence, either in words or tarts. That said, I have continued my search for mention of the creature you encountered at Drake's Head. But without access to the great libraries of Oriflamme or the Dominion, I regret that I have been able to find little and less. I am sorry.
Please, Don't apologize. I'll send word to our associates. See if they can't furnish you with more books.
I fear it is not more books that I require, but the right ones. Mayhap we look in the wrong places. There are still libraries to the north.
Let's do it.
I'll see what I can do.
You are too kind. There are not many in this world who would indulge the whims of a tired old historian.
Not too tired to go filching Kupo nuts, though. Always got a pocket for him. Nicks him off the Moogle.
Hush now. We all know there's no such thing as Moogles.
Have they not seen the Moogle that we see?
I think
the twins see him well.
Adults, perhaps like ghosts, cannot see them.
Yet they laugh
Unless
far too little
gifted.
for one so young. The loss of their parents weighs heavy on them, however well they hide it. Titan took much from us that night, from some more than others, and the wounds that remain, they are not quick to heal.
Which is why we must give them all the time they need.
That we must. Just as I must give you the time you need to recuperate. Good day, Clive.
Good day.
Sit down.
Gav will be back soon. I should get some rest while I can.
Rest it is.
That might be.
Nope, no rest.
Not like a blink, and you're already off solving everyone's problems. It looks good, Clive. Goes well with the scowl.
I'd had that brand for so long. I'd forgotten what life was like without it. What it was like to be myself. And it's all thanks to you, Talia.
The scalpel did most of the work. Ah, before I forget, a rider was here with a letter from Gav. Otto left it on your desk.
Otto stole us. All right, I'll have a look.
And then you get some rest.
I like her.
Jill's got
What could Gav have thought worthy of a letter?
Yeah, those ladies outside the well. It was like, come see with us, Clive.
Them too, but Talia's got nice long red hair.
Yeah, sure. You do like red hair. Oh, I see.
Oh, Jill's in our office.
Hey, Jill.
We're totally a couple. Wall of memories. Oh, things I pick up throughout the game. The oath created the day Clive pledges allegiance to Cid. This crystal shard transfixed with twin daggers is a powerful reminder of a promise made, a friendship forged, and a legacy inherited. I remember that.
That's really sad.
Super cool. Hi, Jill.
Otto was here earlier with a letter from Gav. He left it on your desk.
Okay, we'll read it.
Thanks, Jill.
You have a reading table.
The Republicans play. The Republicans play. The Republican army marches on the Empire twin side, and the men of the Rock have been summoned to the front. Something big is brewing, I reckon. I'll see you're done to wear upon my return. Look at his face. Poor guy.
Poor guy. I hope our relationship isn't tarnished with him.
What does Gav have to say?
The Republican army is on the march, leaving Randalar in Hugo Kupka's charge. With him and his men occupied with the defense of the capital, they're less likely to trouble us.
Good news, then.
It's more than that. This is our chance, the one we've been waiting for.
But look how far we've come. All that we have here, our friends, the hideaway, are they not cause for joy?
5 years. 5 long years. If I could only command this power I've been granted, we might have achieved so much more. But each time I reach for it, it's like something is holding me back.
Summoning an icon exacts a price not easily paid. Your body knows this only too well. It's merely trying to save you from yourself.
And every burden I cannot bear falls to you.
This mission of ours has made me question everything I thought I knew. But one thing has become abundantly clear. The crystals take more than they give. In exchange for momentary comfort, we must endure a lifetime of pain, war after war, loss upon loss. And now they rob us of our very homes, leaving naught but dust and ash. But you're trying to change that. We're trying to change that. And to me, that's no burden.
I know, but...
Try not to forget. We're only here because Joshua gave us a second chance. It would be a pity to waste such a precious gift.
Phoenix Feather.
He did. He was there. It wasn't an illusion. I heard him call out to Ultima. If Joshua is still alive, he'll be looking for that thing.
Do you think he will ever come back?
I know he will. And we must be ready when he does.
To a world without mother crystals. To Sid.
Meanwhile,
Joshua all dolled up.
That's cool. Oh, it looks so good.
And so the North is lost.
I knew that the blight spread ever more swiftly, Your Grace. But this is far worse than any could have imagined.
It is only a matter of time before the twins are no more. The world marches ever closer to its end, and here we chase shadows. Tell me, brother, are our efforts in vain?
It's a barren wasteland.
Master Clive, a moment, if you... my apologies.
Oh. I thought he was going to catch him in the act of something else.
Oh, that's what
Not at all.
Is this it?
We were
Is
just
this the answer?
discussing strategy.
Speak freely, Otto.
It's Martha, from the inn. She's gone missing. Anyway, I'll be in the mess when you've finished.
Who will be there to stop all the fingering?
That's not funny. She's missing and she could be dead. We need to go find her. This is not the time for jokes, sir.
You need to find her because there's going to be too much fingering. No way to keep the order.
And the foisting.
And the foisting. Which way am I going? I'm so distraught.
Martha, think of the fingering. If y'all don't know what we're talking about, you have to go catch up.
Yeah.
The historian.
Yeah.
What do we know, Otto?
Some lads from the Imperial garrison in Rosaria started a fight over at Martha's Rest. Blood was spilled, bones were broken. The usual. But somewhere in the middle of it all, Martha vanished without a word to anyone. And that ain't like her, Clive. Something's not right.
You think this was planned?
Of course it bloody was. Ever since Eastpool, The Empire's been tightening its grip round the Duchy's balls. They've strung up everyone who's ever set eyes on a runaway, claiming they're traitors to the Holy Throne, conspiring to restore the House of Rosfield to power. I know it sounds like the bastards have turned their attentions to the pallbearers meek enough to stay put. Naturally, old Martha could see the way the wind was blowing, complained that it was getting harder and harder to take bearers in.
And now she's missing. If she's fallen into the hands of the Empire, we could be next.
Couple of curse breakers are already on their way to the inn. They should help speed up the search. But if this is as bad as I think it is, you might end up having to save their asses and all.
Don't worry, Otto. I'll make sure everyone gets home safe.
Let's go.
Oh.
Wait, can you go back down?
It says cock and ball.
Okay,
cock and ball.
that's what I saw. Okay.
Cock and ball.
Cock and ball. Just spelled differently. Very clever.
Yep, very clever.
Well done. I appreciate that.
YouTube, that's not the same spelling. You can't take it down.
That's a ceiling cock.
Yeah. I'm not sure what kind of ball that is.
They're like ball bearings. I'm not sure if that's spelled
pretty sure
differently.
that's VALL.
Welcome back, Sid.
Damn blighted bilge.
Is everything all right?
Aside from the holes in my hull, everything's roses.
Doesn't sound like it.
Water doesn't agree with it then.
That's one way of putting it. And unless you got some grand scheme to suck the black from the lake like we do in the atrium, that slurry will keep eating away at the timber like young Tech does our lemon tarts. Suppose a coat of pitch might stave off the rock for a moon or so, assuming we had any pitch, which we don't. Not any bloody more. Doubt the old tub's got more than a dozen runs left in him.
That's different. Okay. Someone find us a bitch.
Of course, Obolus. Your skiff is our only means of reaching the mainland. Without it, we'd be lost.
Well, I'm glad someone round here sees it that way. To make pitch, you need pitch trees. But in case you haven't noticed, live trees are one of the 1,000 things sorely lacking in the Deadlands. Now, I'm not so unkind as to ask you to fell a faraway forest and lug the logs back here to the mere, which is why we'll be needing a suitable alternative. And it just so happens I once heard the thorny pitchers of Curltail Falls cover themselves in a sticky wax to trap birds and beetles and whatnot. Might be enough to tide me over.
I don't want to fight a coral.
Sounds easier than felling a faraway forest. That's for certain.
They're bad. They're not fun to fight.
That ball's like crying. I didn't see it spelled before. That's crying ball. Like bawling.
Oh, so you're stealing up your tears. I don't want to face a coral.
Too late. Is that one?
Easier than felling a forest, I
Nope,
said.
these are just plants.
Trees don't have teeth.
Yeah. Thorny thistles. Yeah, nice try. Alright, I got lightning now too. Woo! That was cool.
I can't imagine Obolus.
That's okay with me.
Yes. Time to head home.
Martha! Oh no, we're gonna walk into this town and all there's gonna be is just a bunch of fingering.
They're gonna say bodies.
Well, Martha didn't care about bodies. That wasn't in her rules. Didn't say anything about no bodies.
No, but do you remember the last town we walked back into?
Oh, it was a massacre. The mayor laid right at our feet as soon as we opened the doors.
All the people who were so nice to us. Oh, this is awful. Why is it so...
What happened here?
Come on. We need to find the others.
Yeah. That's what fingering will get you every time.
Fucking Imperials.
I don't think that's what caused this.
Let's get you to...
Martha knew what she was doing when she put her rules up.
Sid? What said you'd be coming?
I trust you don't mind. Also thought you might need some help. And it appears he was right.
You, could say that, yes. They're saying the Imperials ascended like a storm. No one was spared their fury. Martha tried to step in and calm things down, but all our efforts got her were a pair of iron shackles and a hard march.
Any idea where?
Judging by their tracks, they headed towards Sorrowwise Bay.
To the Abbey, sheltering Martha's bearers.
The bastards. Jill and I will go after them. You take care of the people here.
We will. But, before you go, one of the locals heard something.
Oh.
He said the soldiers were talking about a culling. I don't know how big this is, but it doesn't sound good. Be careful out there, Sid.
You do the same.
Let's go, Jill.
Time to kill
Cole is right. That was no tavern brawl. It was a message.
But a culling. Bearers are the property of the Empire. The garrison wouldn't have the authority to act alone. The orders would have had to have come from higher up. After it.
No. Good boy.
Get those horses touching.
You probably will try, but not succeed.
Yeah, like, what are you gonna do about it, buddy? We're going there right now. Wanna come with us? Put your money where your mouth is.
Yep.
Look. Up ahead.
Oh no.
Oh, Martha.
Are you hurt?
Don't worry about me. It's them at the Abbey who need you. You have to do something.
Tell us what happened.
What happened? The damn Black Shields, that's what happened.
The Black Shields?
The bastards caught wind. The abbot and I were helping bearers. They were gonna hang us both. When the sick rose from their beds, poor souls turned on the Imperials. Distracted them long enough for me to get away.
Then they may still be alive. Martha, do you think you can make it back to the inn? Cole is there with the other curse breakers.
I think so. Thank you, Clive.
I mean, she looks fine. Other than...
A little ouchy, but...
Yeah. No blood, that's a good thing. As long as you keep that on the inside.
Black Shields. Is this some sort of twisted joke? There has only ever been one Order of Shields in Rosaria, and they fought to defend all her citizens.
It seems a step too far, even for the Empire.
It's not time for skipping, Clive. Jill's right.
Oh no.
Are we too late?
There might still be someone inside.
Well, let's find out. Ooh.
No.
Damn it.
I thought you lot were all spent.
Murderers. They drove the bearers to this.
Wait. These two aren't turned.
That bitch of an innkeeper must have sent them.
Ooh.
Colluding with the enemies of the Empire is a serious offense.
Black Shield.
And for their crimes shall they be punished.
Oh, 5 on 2, huh?
Is the law.
To
You
dwell in
misunderstand.
darkness, that we may purge the night and welcome lasting dawn.
There are only 5 of you.
On these our swords we swear.
You'll need more than that.
How dare you speak those words? Have you no honor?
Clive.
This won't take long.
No, it won't.
Not anymore.
Trick their butts. Bad people.
Oh, we're still alive. I thought he was dead.
I thought the TV just disappeared. Yeah, you kick him to death. That is what he deserves.
That was an awesome end.
I didn't
No,
see
we didn't
the
take him
abbot.
off people.
He may still be alive.
I mean, seems a downright waste.
Dude, we're not cooking people here, okay? We're safe from people.
I mean,
I guess if you need food.
if you need leather, you could, I'm sure, probably.
Makes a fine choice. That's a hand. Oh, wait, is it a hand? It looks like a hand.
It's a person.
It's a person. The Richie shade looks like a hand. Jeez. That's the guy that was protecting them.
The bearers died protecting him, calling upon what little magic they had left in their bodies.
Clive. He's breathing.
We're friends of Martha. We're here to help.
Are the Imperials dead?
They are. Every last one.
If only that were true. The Black Shields will return. The cuttings will continue. Rosaria will never be saved unless we save her. Tell Mother to beg Sid's aid and tell her this wasn't her fault.
I shall.
Sid! Where are you? Sid!
In here! We found a survivor!
Clive? He's gone.
We've laid the abbot to rest. But the bearers, they didn't need to die like this.
No, they didn't. But it was their choice. They knew the fate that awaited them and chose to meet it on their terms, fighting for those who fought for them.
Martha said they rose from their beds, threw themselves at the Imperials so she and the abbot could escape.
I've gathered the bearers' remains. We should consign them to the tide.
There's a drawbridge not far from here. Radix jump. The currents there are swift. If the abbot was still with us, he'd have taken the dust there himself and performed the casting. I'll get someone to...
I'll do it.
Of course. Cole and I will remain here and see to the Imperials.
haven't seen one of you yet.
What is that?
It's another Final Fantasy favorite.
Looks like the flying eyeballs in.
Oh, it's got a rank.
Legend of Zelda.
It's a bounty.
Ooh.
Notorious marks. Every now and then, Clive may encounter creatures larger, faster, and more ferocious than most. While fighting is always an option, defeating the notorious marks can earn him not only renown. I think that's what we're collecting is renown.
Oh.
But also rare materials like used to craft new gear, upgrade existing ones.
Do you think it's spotted us, Torgal? What am I saying? Of course it has. It's a floating my ball.
You don't really think that you're going up for this, are you?
Over here!
Just roll over now, right? Give us the time.
Oh, I didn't even get a chance to dodge that one. Cool.
Get him!
Maybe this will be worth our time.
Oh, there it is. I just missed that one. Nice boy.
Almost stayed. Oh, he's kicking your butt.
Too slow. This one. Let's try.
There it is.
It's no Ifrit doing like 500,000 damage, but
Yo, that was bananas.
what is this? Oh, I should have been outside that circle. Cool maneuvers.
Yeah, cool little random fight in the middle of nowhere.
Nice try.
They could have easily just been like, oh yeah, this is just a little fight that's in the middle of nowhere. We can use the same stuff we've been using. Nope. We're gonna pull out all the stops. It's very cool.
Unique enemy. Worth it.
Yeah.
Too slow. Nice try.
Oh, outside. Outside, Clive. $23,000, nice.
That's really nice. That's a record for Clive, right?
Yeah, by far.
I think it was like 17.
I think so. Woo, 5,000 gil.
That must be the bridge.
Something.
Hold on, Clive. Oh, there's another shiny. Hold on, Clive. Some more clams. Never get enough clam.
Yeah, that's what he said.
Oh, I thought we were going to do it from the bridge into the rapids.
Apparently just heave-hoeing them off a bridge might be disrespectful.
So shall the waters cleanse thee of thy burden, and bear it out to sea.
And now they are truly free.
I hope so. What of the Imperials?
A pyre was made. It's more than they deserve. We should go back. Cole is worried about Martha.
All right.
We've been speaking with the Blood Axes about how best to protect the village. We won't let this happen again.
You see to it.
Best off staying where we are for now, I reckon.
We'll return to the hideaway as soon as we've finished our ministrations.
Somebody put order back in this place again.
No one survived then.
I'm sorry. Before he passed, one of them bade me tell you not to blame yourself.
Doesn't mean I won't. Doesn't mean their blood's not on my hands. Cole said you cast their remains. That was good of you. But it should have been me. This was all my fault.
How? You couldn't have known.
But I did. And I turned a deaf ear to the warnings like the fool I am. The rumors started moons ago. Of black-clad devils descending on villages in the dead of night to slit the throats of sleeping bearers. But I assumed it was all just nonsense concocted by the Empire. Nothing but a ghost story meant to make folk think twice about lending a hand to a fugitive bearer.
And in ordinary times you would have been right. What these Black Shields are doing is unthinkable. Which begs the question, why do it at all? My mother obviously has a hand in this. I cannot make sense of her actions.
Nor can we.
And picking what goes on in that woman's head is a job for someone with more time on their hands. Right now, I need swords and men to wield them, preferably big ones. If those Imperials think they can come in here again and threaten my people, they're in for a rude awakening. Oh, before I forget, a Stolas from Otto landed just before you arrived. He asked me to tell you that Gav has returned.
Then we must as well. Will you be all right here, Martha?
We can stay longer if you wish.
No need. I'll be ready should the Imperials come calling. Though I wouldn't turn my nose up if you were to lend me a pair of them strapping young curse breakers.
Oh, Martha. Remember your own rules.
Pray tell what we have down here.
Try not to move.
Oi! You there! Don't just pass me by! You handy with that sword of yours? Course you are. Bet you're a bloody marvel with the thing. Now, question is, are you willing to use it or not? 'Cause a flock of noble chocobos are in need of help.
Chocobos?
You heard me right. Wild birds? Hmm? The big ones?
Yep.
And not just any chocobos at that. Whiteheart and her flock are the bravest birds you ever did see.
Whiteheart.
They protect travelers round these parts from bandits and the like.
Chocobos. Fighting bandits.
It's true. Why, they saved me from a gang of footpads only yesterday. Nasty lot they were too. And now they're back, looking to settle the score. Oh, go on then. Don't just stand there. Go
We
and
can
help
stop talking, I could go.
You got it.
All right.
There's a good lad.
Don't.
Where can
Don't.
I find these chocobos?
I saw him lad across the way over yonder. The rotten scoundrels were driving the poor things towards the old dock. It's a dead end, that is. You save Whiteheart and her flock, you hear me? There ain't a pluckier bird in all the world. She's a hero to us locals. And don't worry, you'll know.
The unmitigated gall.
I'm sure I will.
And good luck to you. And give those no-good bastards a hiding from me.
Okay.
Whiteheart.
Weird it's marked with a plus.
Quite a name for a chocobo.
Yeah, his mission was too. Or talking to him initially when he went up to him with the plus.
Yeah. Yeah, and it was even in the map as a plus, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Weird.
Different. A feather.
It's gonna be a white chocobo like ours.
A white feather. I thought Ambrosia was one of a kind. Speaking of brave birds.
No.
Looks like they went that way.
And so shall we.
These chocobos aren't going down without a fight.
Dang.
We got you cornered, Feathers. You didn't think you'd seen the last of us, did you? You've been bad for business. But I reckon someone will pay good coin to mount your head on their wall.
Not around here, they won't.
Oh.
Joe.
And why's that, eh?
Because she's something of a hero in these parts. You hurt her, and I hurt you.
Piss off. Or better still, how about we hurt you both?
You are welcome to try.
But don't say I didn't warn you.
I guarantee you're rolling a nat 1 on that, though.
Yeah.
This one.
We've got a circle that they can't leave. Good job, Torgal.
Good night. There, you got no friends left.
Yeah, like, I don't know. If I saw somebody do that and take out all my friends, I don't think I would stay.
Yeah, I'd be pretty much gone right fast.
The boss is dead, everybody else is dead.
Nice try. This one. This one.
Jeez, he's got a lot of HP now. 21,000.
Yeah, we've got like we got like 800 and a half, 850 HP.
Yeah.
How's this dude pulling out like tens of thousands? Yeah.
Good night.
Well done.
You're safe now. White heart, I presume. Do you know her, boy? That scar. It couldn't be.
Is it Ambrosia? It is.
I thought she was
Ambrosia.
dead.
Oh.
It is you. You survived. And you found yourself a flock.
You have a flocking good time.
Oi! Is it over?
Poor time,
Thought I'd
dude.
come and see how you were getting on. Oh, you sorted the bastards then. I knew you would. And the whole flock made it through unscathed.
Thankfully, they did. And not only that,
Never stop to think our hero here might once have been someone's mount. Though I dare say she'd suit a fine fellow like yourself. Reckon our feathered friend must have learned a thing or two from her master. Kind-hearted warrior that you are. Bird like her would have cost a princely sum. You born a lord or something?
Or something.
Well...
Oh, no, sorry, I didn't mean to pry. Don't matter who you are. You done right by me.
What is it, girl?
She wants her master back, I reckon.
No.
Told you. And it seems our pals agree.
Is that it? You want to come with me?
We don't get just a chocobo. We get a pure white chocobo.
Bother me if this ain't a heartwarming sight. The lads down the stables will be hearing about this tonight. Oh, stay right where you
They're
are.
not going to believe you.
They're not. This lord came down and took the chocobo.
A white one, all white. And they were once united, and then they got separated. Where's Joe gonna sit? Oh, he's got even an eye patch too.
Joe's gonna get one of the yes, see?
Doesn't she cut an handsome figure, eh?
She does indeed. How much do I owe you?
Ah, a few scraps of leather's the very least I owe old Whiteheart. Oh, I'll be sad to see her go, of course. But she's earned her right to happiness and more besides. Don't you worry, we'll get along just fine without her. You hear that, Whiteheart? You've earned yourself some time off. You have fun traveling with your
I'm
master.
gonna get much time off with you, with Clive.
You seem awful familiar now I get a proper look at you.
Don't know why.
Yeah, I just got one of those faces.
Chocobo swarmed my cart on the road.
Oh.
No. No, they can't. Yeah. That fellow was a bearer.
Must have been my double.
Oh, that'll be the excitement getting to me. Silly sod that I am. Pay me no mind. Anyhow, best be on my way. Good luck to the both of you.
Geez, good thing we stayed to check that mission out.
Right? Do the side missions, people. It's important.
I'll call you when I need you.
We got 3 chocobos.
Oh, and some renown.
Nice, we got a lot of renown for that. We now need to get an all-white mal and name it Ambrosia.
Possibly.
No, it has to be a husky because it has to have blue eyes.
Oh.
An all-white, blue-eyed husky.
2 eyes. It doesn't have to have 1 eye. They can have 2 eyes.
What did I say?
No, I'm just saying. It doesn't have to have 1 eye because the chocobo's got 1 eye.
No, chocobo just has a scar. It's still got both eyes.
No, it's covered.
Is it?
Yeah. The mount, it's covered now. That eye is covered.
Oh, I thought it was...
No, it's gone.
After 18 long years.
Well, I guess, yeah, since Phoenix Gate.
That's an old chocobo.
That
How
is.
long do they live?
Seriously. Reunite with his faithful steed. Hold R3 to summon Ambrosia.
No.
Let's go.
I got a chocobo!
Oh, there's Jill. Where's Torgal?
Is he on the other
Torgal
chocobo?
just disappears. Nope, there's Torgal.
Does that mean that we're going to get one more companion?
I don't think so.
We've got 3 chocobos and they
Well,
all
they
had...
we might have intermittent like
Yeah,
companions.
yeah.
Rain Gallop.
Look at us go.
He's so fast.
He's so fast.
Urge. So cool.
Can you collect stuff on them? Oh, there's one to fight.
I can collect things.
Bye.
Yeah. Catch me.
We're got too
Look
close
out,
to the-
antelopes.
Oh, too close, too close.
That's okay. You run into them with a chocobo, they're fine. I'm asking what happened to the other one. The other ball.
Well,
You wanna know?
did you find me some wax?
Unfortunate
Time is
smelting
one way of
accident.
putting it.
Ugh. Reeks like a chocobo's arse.
You got up close to that?
I don't suppose the Argo will mind as long as he stays above the waves.
Argo. So your boat has a name. I didn't know.
Yeah. Same as me old man. He was a ferryman himself back before the blight came. The boat's all I have left of him. And thanks to you, he'll sail another day.
Sweet. Woo! Level up! 26. Over halfway to the first playthrough cap. The Badge of Might. Right. Up we go.
Gotta go speak with Gav.
I'm not sure where Gav is. I want to speak with Gav. Yeah, Chocobo's got one eye, Gav's got one eye. We're just bad luck for people losing an eye.
Yeah, maybe just if you only start with one eye, maybe avoid us.
Yeah, stay far away. We are bad news for you.
Ah, Clive! Oh, I've missed that scowl.
Where's my report?
Yeah, I thought there'd be some tension between the two.
And there's no one. I'm so happy about that.
If it's kind words you're after, you're fishing in the wrong barrel. Now sit down, you fool.
So, you remember how quick the Empire was to occupy the Dominion after the fall of Drake's head? And how pissed off all the other nations were that they didn't think to do it first?
Half a century of independence gone at the whim of a madman. So much for their bloody treaty.
Clearly, the promise of unblighted land and the world's supply of crystals was too much for his radiance to resist. And now the Republic's finally decided to follow suit, using liberation as an excuse to declare war on Sambrek. Lined up right outside the Dominion's gates as we speak, looking to starve the Imperials into submission.
And now all eyes are on the Strait of Author.
Well, the two nations beat their shields. The rest sharpen their daggers, ready to set upon the war-weary victor. They'll never see us coming. It's time we moved on the mother crystals.
Nobody else looks happy that you said that.
No.
4 mother crystals remain in Storm and Ash. Drake's Breath near Ironhome. Drake's Fang in Dhalmekia. Drake's Spine in Waloed. And Drake's Tail here in the Crystalline Dominion.
With the bulk of the Republican army marching to Twinside, Drake's Fang will be left exposed.
That is exactly the move Kupka would anticipate. And if there is anything these past 5 years have taught us, is that he loves his traps. There is one place, however, where nobody will be expecting us to go.
Drake's Breath.
There's a shitload of sea between us and it, and I've never been much of a swimmer.
I have an acquaintance in Port Isolde who may be able to help.
Who's that then?
My uncle, Byron Rossfield.
Wait, what?
Lord Byron Rossfield of the 7 High Houses, the trade magnate with holdings in over 100 cities. Wait, Rossfield.
My uncle Rossfield. What?
And you're a Rossfield, of course.
It's all coming
My
together.
uncle's name gave him his start in the world, but it was his acumen which earned him his fortune, along with a handsome fleet of ships.
Well, it's settled then. What are we waiting for, eh? Huh?
Oh. Wait, no, she has a gloved hand.
Oh, she
It's
holding
her
her own hand?
Yeah.
Ow!
What are we waiting for, indeed?